Yo, what up, Chad? It's your boy Beats, and I'm here to talk about this beautiful build I've been playing all league. Had a good time playing it. Just wanted to showcase a build for a couple reasons. One, so I got some stuff I can look back on for myself, and then two, I've never really showcased builds. And by the way, this isn't even my build because I don't got that kind of time on my hands to POB build something. What I do is I find something I like to play. This league it just so happened to be a self-cast arc. I usually hate self-cast builds because they leave you super vulnerable to just get punched in the face by something, okay? But in this case, this is probably the best and smoothest self-casting build I've played. So I did want to showcase it. Big shout out to Inky. I will tag his link on here and give him props as well in the YouTube link. So make sure you follow that guy on Twitch and follow his YouTube if he's got one. But I wanted to show the build myself as I've been playing it. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show you two things. I'm going to show you the tree that I got, and I'm going to show you the gear that I got. I will post, again, the links below because he puts down a better breakdown and has a lot better gear, really, to be quite honest. My total gear investment right now is probably in the ballpark of 5x-ish. So it's pretty budgetable, meaning that I didn't even have that good of gear when I first started climbing. So without further ado, first, we're going to get to the gear. I'm just going to scroll over the items briefly so you can see them. If you need to pause the video and see what I got, again, also if you look at the build, you can look at some comparable items. So the first thing is my weapon. Big deal you want to see here is you want to see, you want to get cast speed, you want to get level to gems, you want some spell damage, some spell crit or crit chance for spells. Those are probably your top things on there. Next, we'll go to the helmet. I got the second or third best thing. I got 100% increase in effect from a lightning golem. Obviously, you want some life and some resistances. This is actually not a great helmet. This would probably be the next thing I upgrade. It does have some cool effect. It got me the damage penetrates 4% lightning resist, so that's good for my arc. And also, you know, that's you really want to focus on life and resistances on your helmet in most cases, right? Next thing, the shield. Again, spell damage. You want +1 to gems if you can get it, lightning gems. 56 life. I got some life on there. I got some energy shield. Pretty much the most important thing is crit, spell damage, life. I always like to put life on all my gear just so I got life. My chest piece I like a lot. I got these two mods up top. You can see. I got the unique enemies present, 16% energy shield, and unique enemy is present. You get 27% increased lightning damage. So that's huge for me. Again, a lot of life, a lot of resistances on your chest piece. Ring. This ring helps make the build. They call the Brotherhood because it converts 40% of lightning damage into cold damage. So that's pretty huge. That's why you want this ring, right? Next ring. I kind of got lucky on this. This dude had this listed for only 25C. It's got global crit strike. It's got max life. It's got a little bit of cold resist. Again, the resistance piece you always want on your rings, your helmet, anything you can put it on to get capped. Okay, being resistance capped is important. Next thing we got is the gloves. Gloves, again, I got life, resistance, probably the most two important things. I also got inflicting lightning exposure on hit, applying a minus 11% to lightning resistance, which is dope because I'm lightning damage, right? That was just something I luckily rolled on the gloves with the modifiers, the Icarus this league, if you will. Belt, again, max life, got some resistances. I like to go with the Abyssal Socket Belt because I can throw some more life, some armor, things like that. Last thing we got is the boots. I usually get movement speed, max them out at 30. Get some life on your boots. I got some weird mods on this one because I just didn't really care, and I got lucky at the adds to 1 to 20 lightning damage if you haven't killed recently. I don't necessarily know that it applies to my spell damage, but I just so happened to roll it from my my GG fourth lab. Okay. Flasks, pretty self-explanatory. I added this flask. You don't really need this flask. This isn't really meta for the build, but I just wanted some extra damage, and then I kind of rolled these in. Again, there's flask out in Inky's build setup. So that's the gear. The main ability used, obviously, is Arc, and then I've also got Orbistorms and the Hydrosphere. Those are good to throw down right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So boom, like that, and then you can actually place the Hydrosphere wherever you want. you know, the Orb of Storms goes right in front of you. You can't cast distance on it. Pretty much cast on your character. So I usually hit Q, hit my W out. I throw an E, which is my Assassin's Mark. I put that on an enemy, and then that way when I burn them down, it gives me some more regen life, whatever. All right, and then I'm also running Defiance Banner. I'm also running Determination, Clarity, and I'm also actually running Zealotry, but I take Zealotry out because then the only time I got to put it back in is when I die. I've also got my 4 Elemental Golems right here. This build hits like a truck, man. It hits really good. I usually play Totems if I play Arc, but the self-cast Arc is extra dope, right? So there's my abilities. There's my gear. Passive tree looks like this. Again, I'm going to tag the build guide. You can follow that passive tree. Now you can get some of your jewels, right? Your jewel sockets. You can jewel socket out this build. I'm taking the non-jewel socket build. I hate jewel sockets, man. You know, if you're a big timer and you're trying to really min-max all your stuff, really jewel sockets is the way to go with most builds. But you can also find good stats in the tree that will help you hit damage points that you really need, okay? But jewel sockets, you can be way more specific and get exactly what you want, but you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay a lot for that in most cases. Okay, then you go down here. You want to make sure you get these points. There is an order of operation to getting these points. So make sure, again, you follow the build guide for that. I've done all 4 of my labs. I'm level 91. I usually get to level 90-ish, and then I'm pretty much done for the league because I've only played this game so much. So now I'm just going to go run a delve real quick, like the deepest I got right now. With this build, I'm going to show you how it just kind of lights up enemies. And I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to package this up. I'm going to throw it on YouTube. And, you know, let me know if y'all like this build. Let me know if you hate this build. Let me know if you hate the video. I get lots of hate. I don't mind the hate comments. You can leave all the hate comments you want because I can delete them shits. I can delete them shits, guys. Y'all can hate on me all day, baby. I'm smiling all the way. So, I'm going to go jump on the Nico shit. I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do a delve. And then I'm going to close out this video, man. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at Beats for President. And let's go get it. Let's go get it. This is only Dep 111, so this isn't even... You can technically dive with this pretty good, but because of the way it's set up, right? So you're running, you're moving. I don't have a movement flask, right? So I throw these down, smash an E, roll my flask 1 through 4, bam, get it. I pretty much run that. By the time I get to the next pack, boom, throw it down, boom, melts, shreds. Just everything lights up. Now, I will say on bosses, it's really important on your Orb of Storms placement and your Hydrosphere placement. You want to throw them shits on the boss if you can. If you can't, you might get shit on. Just saying. It's not the best bosser, but it is effective. The only thing you can't beat, there was only one boss that I literally got to, and I couldn't do anything. Now, the dope thing about this build, too, with one of the lab, the masteries, or whatever you call it, I can never remember the name of everything in this damn game, to be real honest with you, but the 8 points you put in the mastery tree is you don't take reflect damage. You do not take reflect damage. So any elemental reflect boss, you can melt them shits once you get your 4th lab done. Okay? So really important to know. As you can see, I'm talking and face rolling this shit. Now, the important thing about a self-cast build, never stay in one place too long, right? Or your face will get melted regardless of how strong your stuff hits. You know what I'm saying? That's the key, right? So I just pounded that out. You saw that was super easy for me. I'm going to keep pushing on this delve. I'm going to post this build. Self-cast, Arc Elementalist, this league, Inky. Thanks for the dope build, homie. I think this is the second time I use Inky's build. Actually, this is the second time I played Self-cast Arc. The first OG build, it was good, but it wasn't this good. This one's much better since the buffs and stuff, all right? So again, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for showing up the stream. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the follows. Beats for President, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Holla. Peace.